very good. Now, we're seeing one of the things that makes Steven's version of this deck a little bit good, right? Like, you were talking about earlier, there's only 2 copies of Delver Secrets in Steven's deck, and I might be inclined to play his version if you're just always going to have Delver Secrets on turn 1, which seems great. Look, you'll have to play 2 of its cards, you're always going to have turn 1. But you see the Street Race instead of the Troll of Khazad-dûn, and that is a reanimate that's targeting it here. Now, it does look...
I'm going to read this question because it's become copy pasta, and I don't want people to feel like I'm ignoring them, but then I'll answer it. What makes this a premium deck? Well, I'll answer it with a question because it's confusing me a little bit. What makes this a premium deck? Why isn't there more love for the mana bases in these precons? This isn't a question about cost. This is a question about justification of calling something premium without premium contents. Can someone in chat flag to me where we've called this premium? We might have. I just honestly don't know about that tag.
Do it! Do it! Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! Wait. Reading the card explains the card. Oh yeah, baby! Do 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 bum bum ba da 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 do 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 Boromir do 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 Boromir. Yeah, controlled by Boromir.
What's the meme with the crabs in here? Oh my god, the Hearthstone people don't know about the crabs. I have crabs!
No, it's not random. They don't even try to tell you that it's random. It's absolutely not random. There's a hand smoother. It's fucking terrible. I hate it. It's random in best of 3, but that's the only time it's random. And they won't even rank best of 3.
Gunnar is the host at Commander Sealed, which is a yearly charity event hosted by Just Game in Rochester, New York. I'm going to read this like a normal human being now.
I'm so upset that I just looked at it.
All right, Gunnar is the host at Commander Sealed, which is a yearly charity event hosted by Just Game in Rochester, New York. He is also the person who just introduced Jade.
Here is a question about the mana base that I think we can answer.
Okay.
What was the philosophy behind constructing the mana bases for the precons generally?
Yeah, we have kind of set, we have a pattern of different mana bases we do. Different commander set leads, precon leads, will do different mana bases. In general, we have some people who like to think about mana bases, some people who don't like to think about mana bases, and a lot of my strategy is to ask someone who likes to think about mana bases what makes the most sense, and then we have more feedback from a certain, from different angles and stuff. So a lot of it is making sure that it's functional. We want to make sure we're getting rid of unnecessary tap lands that aren't adding too much towards the fixing of the deck itself, and we want to make sure that when we're spreading out, you know, the certain coolness of the cards in the decks.
Wow, this has been the coolest pack.
Oh man. It was like 2/3. Milk was a bad choice. Pilk was a bad choice.
Have you eaten?
Have I eaten?
Yeah, have you eaten?
Yeah.
You had breakfast?
Yeah, and lunch.
But did you, Chaz? Did you have? Did you have second breakfast?
I did. Actually.
Just want to make sure.
But thank you for the additional.
I just want to make sure you had enough food.
I appreciate it.
The defeated clown.
I'll boink you. And I'll boink you. They knew we had it. I mean, people, sometimes they make weird choices.
In the decks, you know, we're making sure that the coolest cards are not the lands particularly, but the stuff that you're casting that are in the deck itself.
Yeah.
Not so the land base. So the land base is it's more of like it's there for support, and again for precons. So much of the fun of a precon is getting one and then adding it to it yourself. And I think the mana bases have room to grow, and that's actually a good thing in a lot of ways.
All right.
Crasher, I'm sure you don't watch the stream that much. If we have the word ban unfiltered in the chat, half the comments are about Spike. Do you think you could unban my pet card? Spike, do you think the ring could be banned? Spike, just coming in for the day. I know we're just talking about ban lists now, but do you think the ring should be unbanned? Spike, do you think the Bowmaster should be banned? It's every fucking comment. I can't deal with it. It's too much for my meager mind.
5 mana, no plays. How does he do it? Believers!
Ah, sugarcock. I can't beat Uza's Saga. I have to turn 3.
I did let it was not on my bingo sheet. So now I have to get up and read it, everybody at home. Because I know there's a lot of people going, what just happened? So for triple white and 4, you can cast this sorcery land. It basically says create 2 4/4 white angel tokens with flying, and non-angel creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Was it not on my bingo list? But here we are. We've got it. There's an extra 8 power added to the battlefield, and everything gets indestructible.
These are brainstorms, your force of wills, but you're also looking at Swords of Plowshares and a Sauron's ransom. I want to say Saruman. Got to make sure you get the Lord of the Rings names correctly. It's Sauron's ransom as well here.
So I'm super excited about this. One thing that's interesting just about the Yorion existing as a card is there's always just that little voice in the back of your head that's just like, hey man, just 20 more cards. Just 20 more cards.
It's only 20. It's not really that many. Yeah. It's just 20 more cards.
Yeah, and
So he's got a total of 9 damage in the air.
9 damage, okay. Puts him
down
to
18.
Puts him to 18.
And then
oh my
with
goodness.
9 lands, he pops for the win here. There it is.
Pop.
Ooh. Chase counting it up. Counting it up.
Oh, Price of Progress for the win. Kelvin Wallace takes the game 2. We're going on to game 3 in the quarterfinals. Unbelievable.
Yes.
2 straight banger games. Kelvin Wallace, Price of Progress. Unbelievable finish to this one.
In a match where neither player has any basics, having the absolute chutzpah to run a Price of Progress,
Price of progress for 18 life points from Kelvin Wallace.
Wow.
Can you believe it? What a way to kick off our top 8.
Well, Cyber card would really come in clutch.
Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty backbreaking here if he found it, but either he didn't find it or he didn't find it plus a land, and so I think that was a pass from Ben, if I'm not mistaken. Could also just have some sort of like regular removal spell, like a Fatal Push.
Who's the owner of that ring? That ring is from my deck. They stole it from my deck and then they played it and then I yoinked it back with Will, but that doesn't mean that it now belongs to me permanently because they will get it back even though they stole it from my deck if I don't sacrifice it using Will next turn. So, to answer your question, we are all the One Ring.
I will double down on this anus.
But see, here's the thing. Rebel agrees with you.
Okay, but no, hold on. You realize what you just said, right?
Oh no, I meant to say another word.
And that you said it on something that people can clip.
I think it was good playing with you guys tonight. And I appreciate the invite.
Jace, wait, you have to finish that sentence.
I was gonna double down on the anus comparison, but then I saw your face and I stopped talking because I got scared.
See, this is why we love Twitch chat. Make good plays, nobody says a word. Make one tiny mistake, and all of a sudden, everybody's down my throat.
Victim. Easy win. Easy win, dude. Look, I'm telling you, we're blessed, man. I'm on a blessed run. I cannot lose. It's unreal. I can't lose.
So this prismatic piper is kind of relevant.
It's pretty good.
If you have a partner commander that you want to run, like Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist.
Oh, I
for
too
example.
have an Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist.
It's too bad we can't run Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist with Arden, Intrepid
Could
Archaeologist.
you imagine if you had Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist, partnered with Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist?
Bro, is that Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist?
Sorry, did you say Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist?
No. I meant Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist.
Oh, yeah.
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 I can't play another game of Jund. I just hate Jund. I hate Jund. I must be getting old. I hate Jund now. I'm a guy who's cut green from my Jund life. I've cut green. I'm sorry. I'm a Rakdos player.
Colorless and can just go in every single deck.
I really like these. The colors really pop on the border.
Yeah. I think we can go fancier.
I think we can go fancier. So we've got the borderless versions with some wild art on all of these.
Now that's some guff ley lines right there.
You been to all these places, Commodore Guff?
Oh, many times. I love a good show on Kylem. That's where the spectator seating and all these other places I think are.
Very
I've been
good.
so many places, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, wait.
Wait, what?
No, that was it. That was it. It's just because I drank that.
Oh, the Orcish Bowmaster. I know that one, Leash. That's great. That's my favorite one. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't pick favorites, but that's my favorite one. Torment of Golem does not see.
Blood Moon Eve.
My ring now.
Hold up, I gotta pull up the display on this. Excuse me, what did this warden say? Chat, get out your microscopes. It's time to read it. That's the smallest text I've ever seen on MTGO.
Hi, Matt.
You should know this, actually.
I know, I'm sorry.
When you lay on your side, and your thighs go together, they will put pressure on your nuts, and it will stick one, usually just one, through your hole. So you need to find
hole?
Yeah, it's got a
Oh, fuck yeah.
Carl Urban. Keith Urban. He's
Okay,
rare.
that goes hard. Yeah. Oh, so that one goes in the panorama as well? Yes. All right, here, I'll take your rares.
Thank you.
Just in case Roboto needs to see them.
I feel like I didn't make much off of that one.
Daddy do. Oh, I didn't like the way I said that.
All right, chat has responded to my question, to their question, saying that the price is what makes it premium, except the question was, this is not a question about price, this is a question about calling it premium. So you can't say the question is not about price and then say that you're just trying to sneak in a question about price. Again, not a bad question. Don't hate the question. Corey doesn't set the price. Neither does Commodore Guff. So we don't really have that answer for you because that's not the guest for today.
Right.
So I appreciate the question.
Okay, I need 2 foods.
It's dying anyways. Yeah, but you bounce this way.
No,
you
wait,
have to
only
keep it.
1 food.
You milled half my deck.
It's chill.
And all of my regrowths. Yeah, but that was like forever ago.
As your lawyer.
Yeah. Advise me not to say anything.
Shut the F up.
Okay, so I had an artifact enter the battle.
You may or may not know the answer to this, but does Teo's card imply that Teo is still sparked after the more recent events from the Planeswalkers?
I would not treat any card from this Commander Masters Precon set as canon.
Okay.
We saw a Dreadhorde Sliver yesterday. That is not particularly canon. I would not treat anything here as though it was new story content. This is all kind of what if Goofy realm. Goof realm, that's where we're at.
And it's Nick. This is nuts. He's popping my cherry. He's taking my virginity.